Good morning, fellow campers / hikers. Last night it got cold. Inside of the Z-Packs did condensate. Of course, it rained a lot. Sleeping bags got dampness on it. You can see it has some sleet, I guess we would call it. That fell most. Hopefully you saw that. I'll flip the camera around in case you didn't. Fell most of the night, and the wind was absolutely howling last night. So off and on. It's gonna be a chilly one this morning for sure. And we got sassafras this morning, which, you know, the first serious climb in Georgia. I'm kind of glad they got rid of Justice right after it. So that's good. I just gotta get all the junk packed up. It's wet, tent's wet, everything's wet, so and cold. Socks froze. Let's see what else is frozen. Anyway, I'll cut this thing back on when I get up and going. Morning. Just got out of Hawk Mountain shelter area. FYI, when you're leaving the shelter, as soon as you get to the sign that says shelter on the AT, you're gonna go left. There's a trail that goes straight, but actually heads up to Hawk Mountain. Luckily enough, there's a sign partway up that says Hawk Mountain Trail, not the AT. Right now, we're just walking along this little hillside. It's a lot steeper than it looks on camera. So a little bit of snow on the ground. All right. Today's probably gonna kick my butt. It's quite a few ups. So, anything cool happens, I'll cut this thing back on. All right, here we are at High Tower Gap. Just coming into the gap from Hawk Mountain Shelter. We got a little up, a little down. Gonna hit Sassafras. I hope I can make it over the top of Sassafras. I'm so out of shape, it's not funny. Cool. It's cold. Wind is getting it on if you can hear it or not. Yeah, we're partway up Sassafras right now. When I say we, gentlemen I camped with last night at Hawk Mountain. This is the view. Partway up Sassafras, which is a bare mountain. The wind is absolutely brutal. On this side, it's not too bad. You can probably still hear it. It feels nice and warm in the sun, so I'm stopping. All right, see anything cool? I'll turn this thing back on. Probably not a lot of videoing today because it's so cold. I'm not going to take my gloves off. I think it's broke above freezing, especially on the northern side of the mountains. Alrighty, later. Alright, coming down the backside of Sassafras. We've made it to Cooper Gap. There, so I stayed with actually Springer and at Hawk. I'm talking to him. Well, I guess we talked to Springer, but I was tired. So I went to bed early. Alright. I can hear the wind, but it's still blowing. It's still cold. So I'll cut this thing on, but see anything cool. Alright, we're at the creek. Got a little crossing. Dan has already made it across. I was pausing to get the phone out. I'll probably put it up. Just in case. All right. Now if you can see it through the woods, that's Gooch Gap Shelter. That's Dan's tent. Here's my setup for the night. The sun. These are the top of the mountain. Hope we can stay warm again tonight. It's supposed to be cold. The wind's still blowing, hasn't stopped yet. Grab my gloves that had drying out, sweated in them. I'm hiking. It's a tent. It's inside everything. All right, me and Dan just walked up to the Gooch Gap Shelter to cook our dinner. We saw some stuff here, and Dan noticed some stuff up top. He climbs up there. Somebody brilliantly built a fire pit in the top of the Gooch Gap Shelter.
Real clever.
Whoever that is a dumbass. Hope you watch this. Gooch Gap Shelter. Slept good last night. The wind died down. A little slant on the camping spots. They got them broke down and everything's roped off. Kind of like a little maze in here where they're trying to grow stuff. Anyway, you got supposedly have 2 per shelter or 2 per camping spot down there. There's 3 of us here last night. So it worked out good. Dan's packing up. He'll probably catch me because I'm so slow. So heading towards Woody Gap. So turn this thing on if I see anything cool. There's a house right there. You can see it. This is the trail from Gooch Shelter to Gooch Gap. I think it's gotten above freezing, which is nice. Yesterday I had 2 liters of water in my pack. They were frozen that I carried from Hawk Mountain almost all the way to Gooch. Tried to get them to frost so I could filter them. They didn't. They had crushed them up and got them out of the bottles. I was able to get water at Gooch Shelter, which has a nice water source. Filtered, drink, still dehydrated. Tablets or Aquamare is what I'd bring if I was hiking again, through hike for in the winter once. Because there's so many questions when it involves the filter. Is it still good or not? Did you freeze it? And maybe it doesn't get above freezing. Maybe you can't ever filter that day. So run into problems like that. Anyway, I will cut this camera back on. Actually a iPhone. See anything cool? Gooch Gap. I am here. You see this is a forestry road. It's a really good drop-off point. There's camping here. Also, the trail used to go more that direction, but they spun it to where it comes over here now. It's actually parking right there for a couple cars. All right, we just passed that blaze. 3.7 from Gooch Gap to Woody Gap, because I'm heading out now. Gotta love my hair. What's left of it. I have shaved it bald before. I don't look too bad with a bald head. Just trying to see what the future looked like for me. The wind is an ever so slight breeze today, which is wonderful compared to what it had been doing the past couple of days. I mean, just howling on us. Walking into frigid cold wind. Make your eyeballs hurt. Yeah, I think this is where the old trail maybe used to come in. I don't know for sure. It's been a while. So, all right, if I see anything cool, let you know there's some views up here. I'll cut this thing back on. Here's a picturesque view going between Gooch Gap and Woody Gap. Beautiful day. All right, still on the way to Woody from Gooch Gap. This is top of Ramrod Mountain. Somebody's got my house down there. All right, home stretch to Woody Gap. Walking right into it. There's quite a few cars there for a Friday. Woody Gap. Gooch Gap's 4 miles, it says. Which is funny because I think the sign at Gooch Gap says it's 3.6 to Woody Gap. So one of them signs are wrong, I believe. I'll go back and look at my footage. I think I took a picture of it or a video. All right. So y'all have seen the trail up to Woody. And I believe I have decided to get off here. I'm gonna hitch a ride into Dahlonega. Gamacole Falls to here is good. Originally started out to be good as Springer to Nils, and then when I came to Amacola, added that mileage in, so this is good for me. All right, cut this thing off.